Governor Gregoire is taking on the legislature over its plans for medical marijuana. A bill creating licensed dispensaries is now headed to her desk, but she's threatened to veto at least part of it. She's alone in her fight against the bill, saying she doesn't want to subject state workers to risk of criminal liability. But state lawmakers say the bill provides patients safe, consistent, and reliable access to their medicine. Both Seattle's mayor and city attorney thank the legislature for passing the bill to help spell out regulation for dispensaries. And while those working in the medical marijuana industry are also behind the bill, there is one big sticking point: a ban on ads. John Hopperstad has more.
You can't miss them. Medical marijuana ads are big business for weeklies like The Stranger and Little Nickel.
We have seen a tremendous growth in the industry, dispensaries and things like that in the past 6 months, so it is substantial.
Simmons admits profits at Little Nickel would take a hit if those ads went away, but that's exactly what could happen if the medical marijuana bill becomes law. One of the provisions is a ban on advertising like this.
It messes with freedom of expression. You're telling these people they cannot advertise in these people's magazines because of their business. I mean, I think that's messing with one of your rights as an American citizen.
Breon Corbray spends nearly $2,000 a month advertising his pot dispensary. He's disgusted at what he calls a government double standard, threatening his business when escort services and sex lines are still allowed.
So you'd rather have that pornography in that paper than to have a couple listings of some alternative medicine.
The sponsor of the bill says it's not that simple. The proposed law would define marijuana as a controlled substance, and under state law, those can't be advertised.
We do not allow for OxyContin and oxycodone to be advertised for sale. So this really is the same provision as that.
Vendors might be able to get around the ban by not showing pot leaves and avoiding popular buzzwords, but there may not be much point in buying the ad space if you can't explicitly say you've got pot for sale.
Any licensed legal business in the state of Washington should be allowed to advertise to promote their products or services.
John Hopperstad, Q13, Fox News.
The ACLU of Washington says the ad ban doesn't appear to be a violation of the First Amendment.